Welcome back to the podcast episodes from Avallone. My name is Anders, I'm the co-founder and CEO, and today we're going to talk about screening. So first of all, definition, screening is more than just sanction screening. It's politically exposed person screening, so PEP screening, it's terrorist financing screening, as well as adverse media screening. Why is this important? Obviously to know your counterparties, and that could be customers, investors, vendors, suppliers, anyone you have an interaction with between enterprises. So it's important to screen and make sure that those you work with are not on any of those lists. Now, critical to understand is that in the old days, we would just screen the name of the entity you're working with. So the name of your supplier, the company, right? But it's getting more and more important, obviously, to understand who actually owns and controls this company. This is what the banks have learned the hard way during the years. And this is the maturity that's coming and increasing more and more across corporates, funds, and NGOs across the world. So you need to understand the ownership structure. You need to screen all of those entities all the way up to the physical person, because very often it's the physical person we're looking for who owns and controls. That could be a 25% ownership, it can even be lower or it can be higher, a little bit dependent on your risk appetite. Because of the screening is becoming important and because of the monitoring is becoming important, so is digitization. So maybe in the old days you could do a one-time screening when you onboard the customer or the supplier. Now you need to monitor to make sure that if that customer supplier comes into that sanctions list or one of those lists, you're notified so you can take action. This is critical for you. So importantly around screening, make sure you screen against the right lists. Make sure your screening provider is of high quality. Make sure that you have monitoring on so you can keep on monitoring that risk and react to it if something hits.